What's up, guys? Oh, why is Final Fantasy 14 not working? Oh, there we go. Alright. I tested yesterday. I uploaded Camp Westwind as well, and the bits between then and where we are now. And yeah, I tested yesterday. The queue was 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna queue for it straight up, and we're gonna do this. Duty Finder. Trials. Oh, where is it? Castrum Meridianum. 7 minutes. I don't really know what to do for the 7 minutes. Which might turn into like 10 or 12. Because it took about 15 minutes for the dungeon to pop. My problem is I have to talk to Ralvan after this, so I have to kind of stay in the area. Oh, it's ready already, Jesus. Nice. This is a long dungeon, apparently. It's about half an hour. So, yeah, you can't, no one can skip the cutscenes, because apparently people were skipping them, and it was, people weren't getting loot and all this other shit. It was a big deal. Come on, DPS. Accept. And then after this we go straight into fighting Ultima Weapon, I'm pretty sure, into the Praetorium. Damn it! There we go. Just accept, dude. Probably should have looked this up a little. Totems. Interesting. Seems odd you can do that while you're in the middle of fighting things. I'm assuming this is the way I need to go. Easy. Boss fight. Oh, now this is going to be a lot different to the last 8-person fight I had, I'm sure. This is fucking easy. I expected harder. Boss is dead? Yep, easy. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you had a personal grudge against Magitech armor. Oh, it's auto at the moment. Can't say I... What can I say? I couldn't bear to let you have all the fun. You won't let me swap it. Oh, you can't. Don't worry. Biggs and Wedge have everything in hand. Truth be told, I think they're like having the work of 3 men. Wedge wasn't exactly pleased to be left behind, though, and made quite sure I knew it. I must say, our recent struggles have done wonders for the lad's spirit. Given the size of this place, I suspected there might be an armor or 3 to be had, and here we are. Not as bad as I thought. If I have half Marquis's talent for mending things, I should be able to get it working again. Listen, Dest, we intercepted an Imperial communication indicating that the Ultima Weapon is indeed being housed within the Praetorium. We also learned that the field which protects the compound is powered by no fewer than 3 generator towers. If you're to deactivate the field, you need to locate and disable them all. And I'm here to help you do just that. See that chute? It leads to waste disposal. Somewhere nearby there will be a cerulean facility supplying fuel to the closest of the 3 towers. Find the place and break things. Go on, Dest. I'll be along as soon as I finish my repairs. So we're going through the chute, I'm guessing. How am I the one who got through first? Yes, cutscene after cutscene here, Jesus. Where are we going? fuck's sake. They're pretty cool, actually. Remind me of, enemies from Zelda. Hello, boss. What are they doing? No, we got that already. Sprinting! Oh, okay. Magitech armor. The other dude's not picking up the ads. Good job, Sid. There you are. You can't switch it to off auto, so how did I get through it before they did? Didn't have the patience to take the long way around. I see you've disabled the first generator. That leaves us with 2. That's a weird alarm system. Oh bugger, that was me, wasn't it? Well, there's nothing for it but to press on. We must see to the remaining generators before the enemy has a chance to regroup. Oh, you can see my earrings, I didn't know that. You go on ahead, Dest. I'll bring up the rear. That's the first time I've noticed that. Let's raise some hell. Nope. Of course we have to go the long way around. Fucking why did the dude go pull all this shit? I don't even know if this is the right way. Totally just tried to mount, because I'm an idiot. It's a big enough outside area that it should let you mount and stuff. We've missed something, I think. No, no, there we go. Oh, he's blowing it up. I totally move, whatever. Fine work, Destruktikus. Stand clear. Have a mind to lose some fireworks. Devoting all power to cannons. After all that, you didn't even fucking destroy it? Till now? Why didn't you just do that to start off with, Sid, you idiot? Damn it, there goes the core. I fear I may have overestimated its maximum operating capacity by a few orders of magnitude. I blame Marquis. You are Marquis! Anyway, we'll need to find another way to bring down the third generator. Ooh, she has a fancy one. Well, well, the traitor himself, and with his meddlesome friend for company. We've killed one of the Praetorium. Why not another one? You go on ahead, Dest. I need to get to the bottom of something. If you know what I'm saying. Looks fancy. Oh, what? I'm dead and we went into a cutscene. It's me. Are you alright? That's an assault craft you're up against. You don't stand a chance with conventional weapons. You're going to need something big to bring it down. A mortar, a cannon, anything. Hold on, Dest. I'm on my way. Cannon right there. It'll be like back at the side of the fucking place. Oh, there's a shortcut. By the time I realized I needed to get heals, I was already dead. Fools, if you are resolved to die here, you might at least have done so without first making a mess of the place. I see that Garlean is not with you. More's the pity. I'd hoped to slay him myself, but never mind the traitor for now. We're gonna kill her. Nice. I have so looked forward to this meeting, Dest, Oronir. Yes, I know much and more about you, about your strength and your hidden talents. I would sample them firsthand, and you will indulge me. Hey, fuck, I better not start it before I get there. It's kind of a boring boss fight. For some reason I can't keep aggro. Yay, 52. No, we didn't kill her. My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The echo, naturally. I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men might be. Okay. Only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Rude. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honors upon your head. It defiles all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Rahatian, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius, well, you cannot have him. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine. Do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before. I will not suffer it to happen again. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. Straight into another boss fight. Interesting. What? Oh, it moves you back. I'm the fucking main tank. Supposed to take the ads and not take the fucking boss off me, you idiot. Whatever. Did he get 67? Or was that 57? Oh, you're dead. No. It's happening all over again. Oh. I can do it now. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. Take your mask off, my Lord Gaius. Now the poor fool who craved Gaius's affection over all else, may her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, one for which I will happily give thanks. And for the wonders do not end there. Truthfully, now, do you really mean to send the assault craft crashing into the generator tower? If you did, you're a bloody liar. If you didn't, well, you're too modest. Whichever you are, you've managed to open the way to the Praetorium. The only problem is, we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the ceruleum processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Dest. The final confrontation awaits. Alright, 200 tomes. Is there just no loot for this dungeon? Oh, I always forget to do these player commendation things. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to Ultima Weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. Oh man, that does not give a lot of XP. Oh, I will be going for that armor identification key, unless I get both. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima Weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden. And you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Melwib and Cani are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honor, love and liberty, but I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must, you hear me? Now best you are off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the Cerulean processing plant. May Rahalga grant your strength. What is a fucking processing plant? Go away, Magitech Vanguard. They have no use for you. I should repair my gear, hey. It won't break while I'm fighting. Just to be on the safe side, we missed. It's no high wind. That is for sure. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima Weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hope of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, bearing the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Dest. Gaius and his playthings await. Oof. 5 minutes. I probably could have entered and then gone and repaired, actually. Erkenrad. It's a cool name, I guess. What's my recommended gear? Level 39, level 1. Oh, wait, that's what it thinks I should have equipped. No, that's what it thinks I should have equipped. It's been a while. Hunting log is finished. Well, the Maelstrom one isn't, but they were all from dungeons. How else does this merchant sell? I've never actually bought stuff from him. Oh. No, it just disappeared. I thought it fucked up or something. Enter the Praetorium to kick Ultima Weapon's butt. Woo, party! I think a light party is when you're only 5 people, or 4 people. It's 4. Ooh, this space actually looks pretty cool. I like the music too. Very nice. Mix max of things. So here we are. The Ultima Weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. There's a few auras around in this group. What is he? I don't know that symbol. Oh, she's a black fucking dark knight, black knight, whatever the fuck. That's what I want to play. So she's done this before. Because you can't get the Black Knight, or Dark Knight, not Black Knight. You can't get the Dark Knight until you've done this already. And they are very good at AoE. Pap and rough. Was Little Fluffy in the last group? I think so. Oh, Gaius. Ah, Sid, my boy, you are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had completely in his thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though. Sorry, I'm trying to read it quick enough. He could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in lasting peace. No, and I expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it is your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let to remain. Just say let live. Hey, it's an iron giant. Oh, I like that sword. You just make me want to play that class more. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait, damn it! Oh, is Sid gonna help us in this boss fight? That's different. He's not supposed to be able to move. Take that, Iron Giant. Let's go! Go with Gaius, he is head of the Ultima Weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. Sorry, yawning. With these instruments we can monitor every nook and cranny in the Castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? No, you can't just jump off. Man, this tank dude's just grabbing shit. Shouldn't even be tanking me. We should just fucking switch to non-tanking mode. I do need to check something that I haven't checked in a while. Ah, I'm missing a bunch of abilities. Oh. I'm confused. Why are they all in a cutscene and I'm not? Must have forgot to grab something. It's kind of stupid that all of us have to click on that. I thought one person did and it did the thing. Well, we're gonna miss out on something. Oh, that's our one! He's our buddy. Ah, there she is. I trust you recognize our old friend Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational, tough old girl. Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it till you come upon a way down to the lower level. Fuck. Oh, they're killing stuff. Oh, that bulkhead. This thing. I'm like slightly behind everyone. Oh. That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did, so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is likely to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Oh no, Maggie's gonna die. Now listen well, press the control to engage artillery, then fire away. Don't mind the warning, lads. May have missed a boss fight. Hopefully it's not the last boss fight. No, Maggie! You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. They are a fair bit ahead of me. Oh god. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. I think they got to the boss before me. Is someone there? Garland, old friend, how it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garlean, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? Huh? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas Nan Garland. When you defeated, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I will walk in the footsteps of the great Cid, Nan Bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belzar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this is in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Balzar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima Weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you? Let's do this. Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you, every move you have made, every step you have taken. You have felt icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I. If truth be told, it is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima Weapon. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a hammer. That's not the weapon I would have seen him use. Should I succeed, Lord Van Balzar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garlean's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Now, I am a bit behind everyone. Not that much, but a bit. They're nice and waiting, though. That's very nice of them. Where's Papin? Did he get lost? Try to go and like port people. Hey Jax, how are ya? And yes, one moment I was there, and the next I was a couple feet back. Is it late where you are or early? No, they kicked him. Fair enough. I feel bad for that dude that got kicked. Ow. I don't really know what's going on. This changes nothing. It was a weird boss fight. Oh, he ran away. Ahahaha, the Ultima Weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. The music, this game does have very good boss music, I will give it that. Are you alright? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is destroy the Ultima Weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? I seem to get out of the anime, the fucking videos quicker than everyone else does. Oh, they're fucking voice acting.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima Weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there.
Fight us on the lift. That'll be cool.
Don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection can last much.
We do get to fight him on the lift.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
You would think.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
This is a long elevator.
For the world of man to mean anything, to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Getting a very Metal Gear vibe from this.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
He made all his armor gold.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
It seems like he's a Super Saiyan, you're right.
Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
I didn't think we'd be taking care of, like, the big threat. I thought he'd be, like, in one of the other expansions still. Also, to finish my thought, you would think that the whole instance would be voice acted, since you can't skip them. They're useless as a tank when there's no tank swaps. And anytime I try to do a tank swap, the guy just takes the fucking threat back off me. I know why they removed the skipperability.
Not thought to be so hard pressed.
I thought Warrior was supposed to be the main tank.
Most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
It's like, you nearly killed me, but I'm gonna walk away. They got rid of the skippability because people wanted to watch it, and if you were watching it, you'd miss out on loot and, like, killing stuff and XP and stuff. Well, yeah, I know any tank can main tank, but I was told that Warrior was usually the main tank. But anything I've come into, it's just been swapping between tanks, so I should just be DPSing. But it also seems like you don't really need to do mechanics at the moment. Like, ads get picked up, kind of, but not really. There's no tank swapping. I don't know, just kind of used to WoW stuff, I guess. Ultima Weapon does look pretty badass. Oh, of course it will. It's an expansion.
Hero, to do that which you will not.
Okay. Is he gonna hop in its neck? I enjoyed fighting Ultimate Weapon from FF7 as well. I should play through that on stream soon. Although, HD remake, when that comes out, I'll play through it. Yeah, it is true, if that ever comes out. But this is the last part of the first lot of quests, and then... yeah. Fine, well, we're not into it. Oh, he has a lot of health. Yeah. I'll tell you how I got around the party finding when the fight's over. Gaia seems real mad.
But the Ultima Weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that can...
Oh, La Havre, I forgot about you.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima Weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Oh.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch.
What the fuck is the Havre doing?
The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Now I gotta wake it up.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core, for the true power of the Ultima Weapon lies within its now beating heart.
What have you done?
You got used, fool.
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you,
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
I'm gonna be like, no. Whoa! We'd be pretty deep underground too from that fucking elevator. That'd be a pretty big ass explosion. Yeah. It did just like keep going forever. Yeah, we're like right near the surface right now, so.
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left.
No, leave Heidelin alone.
Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken.
I didn't have the shield up before.
The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
I think it's us. We already beat you.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
You've lost your wings and everything. You seem like a lot less powerful than you were a little bit ago. Sorry if you're hearing me yawn. I am a touch tired. I'm the only one here. Let's do this. Pull the boss. Oh! Maybe. The hair. Yeah, the red hair, I would say it would. You're right, he does have blue hair, blue skin as well. Should probably pick up these Magitech bits. Oh, I like the music. Prop all my defenses, why not? He teleported just to die? What? What? No, he's no longer a Super Saiyan anymore. That means he's near death.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Just ask him a question already. I expected the fight to be a bit more epic. But at the same time, I feel like they made it a lot easier than it was originally. Because they want to speed people along into the next lot of content to catch up. Like, I expect Storm's Blood to be a lot harder.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover.
What? She's like the good one though.
And not, but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision.
Although he's...
To pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor.
What are you gonna do to me?
You will not leave this place alive.
Are you gonna bring the Ultima Weapon back but stronger or something?
It is past time your flame was extinguished. Bringer of light.
Oh, I know there's like a more difficult version of these fights that you can do, but I don't like think that there's a point to it now, considering all the other stuff there is to do. I thought Ultima Weapon would be the last boss, but I was wrong. Yeah, this is easy too. I do enjoy challenges, so I would also find the enjoyment out of it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to find a group of people who'd be up for it. Hey, I'm level 53, I think. people left. Obviously, you can skip this cutscene.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Oh, at least let me have the axe look cool. It's just like a boring axe made of light. Oh, this is the actual Lahabre. I like his cloak, it's very nice.
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Wrapped up the whole story very neatly. Except for the Neo guy got away. Thank you. I feel like I did not do that much as a tank. I don't think I did anything, really. Yeah, that's true. But, I don't know. It just... Hey, it's Maggie. I thought she was dead. Oh, I'm just gonna leave him to die? That doesn't seem very heroic.
And so my conquest ends, Cid.
Oh, it's not on auto.
In smoke and ashes.
Very Metal Gear feel from this dungeon.
Hear, feel, think. warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit.
Thank you.
Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart.
Too kind, giant crystal.
From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its rays.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
All of them have like cloth on. Cheers, Jax. Have a good sleep, eh?
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
I'll try.
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Hydaelyn's like, yeah, nah. He's done what I wanted him to.
Look into the light, my child. If thou wouldst see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There's something more about Minfilia, that's for sure.
There!
Like, what the fuck is she going on about?
Oh! Our warrior of light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with him!
Thank the 12.
Thank Hydaelyn.
Like something happens to you, Y'shtola.
Welcome home.
Because from what I've seen of later of you, you're a bit more mad. Ooh, dead dragon.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, Manbull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
We get like a credits for the end of the first part.
The crystal that bound Thancred is no more. I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat.
What happened to your sister?
Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
I still don't know who your grandfather is. They've probably told me, I just don't remember. That's just that Louis Soir guy. So she's a technician. I'm guessing she's a white mage. And he's like a dual wielder. I don't know who dual wields though.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended.
Well, I wouldn't say ended.
Day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains.
Yeah, Nero got away.
Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight.
What?
Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
Sure.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
What's the next slot called? It's like the 8th something or other? Actually trying to look it up.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era
Astral.
is come. And thus is ours a realm reborn.
Hey, they said the title. And they are rolling credits. Oh. It's a movie trope. Alright. We can skip now. What? I'm super confused by what's going on. Stop giving me fucking more credits! It's an MMO! Dude, you don't get credits in an MMO! Now I get why Jax went to bed. This just keeps going. Oh, I'm seeing everyone disappear. Oh, it's the Dark Crystal. Or is it Hydaelyn? No, it's the Dark Crystal. Thought it was like a corrupted Hydaelyn or something at first.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be. Did you hear that?
'Tis a dragon.
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal!
Oh god, is it Bahamut? Or Tiamat? No, one of the other Ascians. Can't be Lahabrea. Hashtarot. Yeah, it is Bahamut. Yik-Yoram. Nabrialis. Feel like whoever. I should be reading this, I just realized they weren't actually speaking English. That's why I didn't know what they were talking about. Someone fucking watched Kingdom Hearts and was just like, Organization 13. Fuck yes, I want them in my other Final Fantasy game. There's a lot of them. Zodiac. Okay. Can I hand that quest in and get another lot of quests? And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. And where there is light, there is always shadow. Nani? Anyway. Hey! Fucking settle down. I'm level 53. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Can you, like, move the base so I can teleport to it? That's all I'm asking you to do. Yes, Magitech armor. I think I'll ever use that, but okay. Hold on while I dick around. I'm gonna move Chocobo to there, and then I can put that there. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima Weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixil, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respected summoning. Hey, thanks for the follow, computer chick. For their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Of course they were. Oh, my turn to say something. Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima Weapon's maiden appearance. We will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee, of course. The etheric waves that have observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet, much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Dest? Sure I will. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Ahem. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Dest. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. What's that got to do with me taking on stronger primals? Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation at its hands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. I'm hoping this just unlocks stuff, because it is a side quest, it's not a main quest. Oh. Yeah, it'll be that one. More talking. Dest, it pleases me to see you well. Tattoo. Do excuse me for interrupting. Dest, my lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this afternoon. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Balzar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we now are besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavour to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interest of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Valdesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I'm not an errand boy, I'm like a hero. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral, shortly after Lomnisians sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recalled my words to our host. I said unto Melweb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Limnesians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon the subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Very true. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamahigo could be liberated if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Dest. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Palpamo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice. You know? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles. Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uldar now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we won't seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. Our despair both began with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous, as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resisteth ever on their hilt. Resteth. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. Oh my god, everyone's got side stuff. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit, witness, and return to tell the tale. Avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The gods quiver, but doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bowlord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray hie thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Any of these pluses I have to do because it's like stuff. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. I like that. That's a good quest title actually. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Urianga said, I fear the Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Valdesian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that the recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do some of these because I do not have a party. Oh, Alpha Node. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the attendants. Come along, Dest. Oh, really? Alpha now, Dest, is Artemis. I don't know if I'll be able to do the hard version of the primal fights, that's my problem. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ulda. Like, do you need a proper group to do them? We must do what? Or can you use the duty finder? So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and others' favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ulda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of a neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place for which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Yeah, I'm okay with this. It's good I can do them with random still, but I feel like I should look the fights up a little before trying them, if they're harder. Oh, okay. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. I agree, mainly because it has an aetherite. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerned effort. Ulda is our home, Alphanad. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Attendant. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to find the path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Alphanon. He makes good points. Do what he wants to do. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Earring. Leave Uldar. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Dest. Pray attend to Alphanat. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphanat waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Just give me the answer now. I want to move to a place where it has a fucking aetherite so I can teleport to it. instead of having to teleport to Horizon every goddamn time. Confound it, she knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. I can't say that name. Was her name, though you may know her better as the Songstress of Ulda. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Garlean minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened, that her body was never found, only served to encourage the speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Velahamin's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation, until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumor have once again begun to circulate that Velahamin is alive and well. Alas, they have served to rekindle an irrational hope in Minfilia, which now clouds her judgment. This talk of Ulda as our home, and of the insurmountable difficulties of moving to Mordona, is no more than an expression of her unwillingness to let go. Nonsense, in a word. But until the tales of Velahamin, that sounds better, miraculously pre-reservation have been categorically disproved, I shall return. I fear she will remain lost to reason. Fuck, I'm not reading very well right now. That being the case, I propose we set about disproving them post-haste. Let's see how these fanciful claims stand up to investigation. One of the most recent of the latest crops of rumors comes to us by the way of Father Illud. Question him for me. I shall look into the other alleged sighting and follow anon. Where the... Yeah, that's what I thought. Camp fucking Drybone. Off we go. Could probably do the other stuff while I'm about as well. Oh, that's right. Fuck yeah, Maggie. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, is this like a remixed FF6? I think that's what it sounds like. I know this song. I'm super tall though, that's kind of annoying. Good evening to you, Dest. Alphanal told me to expect you. Now, you are doubtless eager to ask me certain questions, but before you do, I must stress that I myself did not see Velahamin, though I very much wish I had. I merely hearkened unto the tale of a mourner who came to stay with us. He is still here, if you wish to hear it for yourself. You will find him in the Lich Yard, I should think. Company Chocobo. Still need to change his colours. Lich Yard visitor. Didn't even give you a name, huh? Aye, I saw Velahamin. Just as cool as I see you now. And yes, I'm sure it was her. Before you ask, I could never forget a woman like that. 'Twas nigh on 7 summers ago I first set eyes on her. I still remember it as if it was yesterday. I'm happy to report that the years have only made her more beautiful. Where did I... Oh, Costa del Sol. She was giving lessons to Gega Ruju's women, and her voice, gods, her voice. That soft tinkling of bells resonated in my very soul. I dare not say how her songs touched me. Okay, dude. Do I believe the man's tale? Well, I believe that he believes it, though I do wonder. I doubt I would recognize someone I barely knew, whom I hadn't seen in 7 years. But if there is even the slightest possibility that Philaharmon yet lives, do we not owe it to Minfilia to pursue it? No, really? You're just kinda giving her false hope. This woman resembling Philaharmon was employed at Costa del Sol, then that is where you should go. I will inform Alphanard of these latest developments. You need only concern yourself with the search. Master Gegaruju should remember you from your past engagements, so I suggest you waste no time and approach him directly. Okay. Where do I have to go? Uldow, right near the steps. So that's not too bad. Fucking, where the hell is that? Oh, in Gridania. Okay. Well, we'll go talk to those dudes. Go away of the samurai. Oh, the rise and fall of gentlemen. Why is that a plus quest? Dest, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we have already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetherite, found within the depths of Zaharakan, the Amalja stronghold. The Amalja have constructed their own Aethernet from salvaged Aetherite shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades would be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. What the fuck? You've got another... Yours is a welcome face, Dest. I have tasks for which one of your impeccable record would be well suited, though perhaps campaign would be a more fitting description, given the sheer commitment this mission demands. I will have to start that quest then. As you are well aware, the inhabitants of Thanalan have long suffered the hostilities of the Amalja. The Lizardmen had been quite, for a time, chastened by your victory over the Primal Ifrit, but once again the Beastmen stir. There has been a resurgence in kidnappings, and in great numbers than before. Matters have grown so far out of hand that the local garrisons have petitioned us for reinforcements. That is why I wish you to lead an extended action against the Amalja, and put a stop to these raids. Report to Commander Gizbahert, head of security in Little Alamahigo, and he will brief you on the details of your duty. Well, I know I've got to do all these plus quests, as long as it's not like... So you want to be a samurai or whatever, because I don't want to be a samurai. So I will do this one as well, or at least pick it up. What the hell does this do? Oh, okay. It's just an actual phoenix down. I hear you've been busy as a bee, Dest. Seems half the whispers what come my way relate to your comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask, ever heard of a man named Hildebrand? Yes. I'm pretty sure I've met him. Oh, you don't mean to say you knew the bugger? I know he thought himself famous, but thinking it don't make it true. Shame that he had to go on and get himself killed. All that nonsense about stopping Dalamund himself. What in 7 hells was he thinking? At least it was mercifully quick. Still, judging from the depth of the crater, he must have fallen from an unfathomable height. God only knows what was going through his mind as he watched the ground rush up to meet him. Ooh. Amazing how well the body was preserved. Fucking hell. Though, hells, it's amazing there was a body left to bury at all. I had reason for bringing this up. Oh, right. So Nashu, Hildebrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. Oh, Hilda, maybe? I don't know. I remember that name. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you'd lend her a hand. As for where to find her, she's likely to visit Hildebrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Now I'm fucking concerned that these... A corpse groom right there is another one. Where the samurai is for the samurai class, yeah, I'm guessing, but... I'm gonna have all these fucking extra quests, because a bunch of them opened once I did the main story. That's just gonna be for a dungeon. Oh, level 50 with it, okay. Ooh, Huh? Why, you're Dest Oronir, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. Oh, okay. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eorzea, one of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me if I sound bitter. I don't begrudge you your renown. Your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Sastasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Edda around that time? We used to adventure together, she and I, and two others. Oh, I remember this group. Our little group didn't last very long, though. Things fell to pieces when Avery, our leader and Edda's fiancé, met his end in the Tam Tara Deepcroft. Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Truth be told, I hadn't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again, but then this letter arrived from Ada, containing an invitation to her wedding. Now, I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her, and I was, until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than Avery. What's more, the venue for the ceremony is to be the Tam Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you. Now, in the letter, Edda wrote that Liviani, that's the fourth member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently, from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought it was wise to consult Liviani. Some of these names, I just can't say them. About the whole strange affair before replying. But last I heard, she'd joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down. But not until the greatest scion of them all appeared, that is. Could you tell me where I might find her? In the Lich Yard of the Church of Saints Adam Landama. I'm sorry, I don't... Slain in an Imperial raid, you say? By the 12? I had no idea. When did this happen? While the Black Wolf still lived? Then how can it be that Liviani met Edda recently? Gods, I don't know what to believe. If it's too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you'd show me Liviani's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, but she had a good heart, and if she's truly... Well, I need to pay my respects. Please, meet me at the Lich Yard. They really want you to go to the Lich Yard. It's like the second quest I've got to go back there. I fucking hate Camp Drivo. Fuck, I've lost what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Costa del Sol. That's right, and I've got a thing for Gridania. If I attune to that Aetherite, I guess I will unlock the hard version of Thingo. Oh, I should have teleported to the Archers Guild. I don't think I have the Archers Guild actually, because I've never had to come over here. What's up, God's Quiver Bow? Yes? Lewin. Oronir, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the primal investigation? Yes? Your aid is most welcome. I'm on the fucking path of so much shit right now. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand, though still unsubstantial. Ill rumours stir amongst the townspeople of late, rumours of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect. But we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the street, Oronir, speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. Just, like, tell me what you think it is first, man. The Ghost Knight? Aye, I saw him. Clad from head to toe in armour that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell's-born steed. Oh, is this Odin? Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. Aetherite Plaza. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say. With me own two eyes, more fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where ye've travelled, but I can assure ye've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell ye, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me, ever since I spying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Fucking over dramatic much? Where's the last one? Aiden. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know. This is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. A lot of people just kind of like bitch out in this world. A knight clad in shadow, forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hell's-born steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately present. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumours bear a most inauspicially resemblance to the reference in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of rumour is indeed Odin, and furthermore, that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet before the gods quiver take action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill, and seek out Brother Oapsi. I would know what he knows, and be swift, Oronir. If Odin is truly come to the Shroud, time is not on our side. So that's to unlock being able to fight Odin. It's a long old chain just to get to that. Do we do the main story? Because I've got another like 20-ish minutes before I have to head off. I don't even remember where we're supposed to be going for the main story. We've got Quarry Mill. Where is it? Costa del Sol. Easton. Oh, I can mount. Hey, Garuju. Oh, sweet sirens of the sand, my Mikote, muse, why have you forsaken me? To the Titan's bane, I mean, Dest, what brings you to my humble resort? Felahamin? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ulda? Egads! Man, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Ahem, exaggeration for dramatic effect. As to her current whereabouts, I recall her mentioning Wineport. Ah, but there is no need to pursue her, my friend. When she tries of her rough way of living, she will make straight for Costa del Sol, and fling herself into my waiting arms, flushed and breathless. Gagaruju, you got problems, dude. Alright, to Wineport then. That's just the levies. Oh, Brogland. Well, if it isn't Dest, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. To give that woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to reject her from the premise. Interfering with the tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell that woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Jongba. Eh? you want to know if I've seen a Mikote lass by the name of Felaharman? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Well, you proved very helpful. I see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Dest. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native of these parts, in fact. I said as much as when we spoke. She complimented on my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow on the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. I feel like this is a wild goose chase. But let us be off. It is a nice touch that the different mounts have different music. That bridge is not on my map. Deceptive. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the go-boos. Ire until it was too late. Scooby. Their oils could be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Felaharman, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Typical. Of all the many leads, yours obviously had to be the one which bore fruit. I don't know why I bother. The songstress of Ulda, I presume, Minfilia, or should I say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of La Noscea aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I travelled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? And it's settled. To Wineport, Dest. Mainly because it's quicker. Wait. I don't know why I got confused there. I was looking for the wrong marker. This is not all how I had envisioned it. Having been appraised of our situation, Lady Falahamin has consented to plead our case of infilia regarding the proposed move to Mordona. However, she'll only do so once her perfume is complete. Moreover, she insists that we aid her in obtaining the final ingredient. She will not be swayed, I assure you. I tried. Let's just get this over with, shall we? What do you want me to do? Oh hey, materia. I should get on making some of that. Believe me when I tell you that I am every bit eager to return to Vesper Bay as you are. There is work to be done here that, however, so listen well. I require pristine salamander oil to complete my perfume. Oil this pure can only be obtained from the belly of a Gurangach. Fuck. A notoriously elusive species of wavekin native to Bronze Lake. Elusive, I say, yet no less sensible to the allure of the right bait. In this instance, that would be freshly slain mud pokles. 3 placed at the water's edge should be efficient to tempt the Gurangach, that's it, lurking nearby. They are aggressive when startled and will attack on sight, yet given the ease with which you dispatch that Gubu, I doubt they will trouble you unduly. So I'll just go kill whatever this is. Oh, I gotta go to upper. I think I've fought these before. Just realized I've been fighting without my chocobo. Why is the water sprite attacking me? Oh, they're low level, they shouldn't fight me. Come out, you giant salamander thing. Back to Wineport. Understand it is the utmost importance that I finish this perfume before I accompany you to Vesperay. Please bring me the oil as soon as possible. Once again, I am in your debt. I distilled the flower's oil in your absence, so all that remains is to... There! It is ready. And so am I. It is time you went to see my daughter. Horizon. Hopefully, the last time we have to make this run. Ironheart has a quest for me. How fares the adventuring of late? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapon may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I could introduce you to. Her name is Rowena, and she is a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in her stock to suit your martial prowess. Rowena used to do business in Uldar, but has since relocated to Revenant's Toll, so as to be nearer to the ancient ruins from which she derives her livelihood. Should you ever have reason to go there, you do well to pay her a call. Well, I will do that, since I will be going over there anyway. Attendant, you have a guest. That's Lahamin. Asilia. Why does Benfilia have two names now? I'm confused. I haven't seen her like this in years, Dest. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endangered you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asila. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume. He remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I cannot say the same for Destruktikus, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, Destruktikus. Thank you both. Oh, my bad hard drive is playing up. Sorry if the mic is catching it. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Ala Mahigan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Uldar. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lahamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stronger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. The cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lahamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asila, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much farther you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of that what it may entail. Asila, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Uldar. Lahamin. You built it once, Asila. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly. Alphanard, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Cheers, Dan, man. I'm about to end it, actually. But cheers for stopping by. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesian. Preparations begin at once. I don't know what any of these will do. We'll just go with the gathering one. And with that, we're going to end it there with the next quest to go on to. My hard drive is having problems, which means there might be a problem with the recording. Sad. Tomorrow will be Devil May Cry 3, I think I'm doing. That's what I said I was doing, but I really want to just keep playing this, so I might come back to this. But the next FF14, if not tomorrow, will be Thursday. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Alright, see ya.